Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Where Is This Going? A podcast about artists you may not know yet, but hopefully will soon grow to appreciate at the very least. Today, we are joined again by another fantastic artist, very talented, and a returning guest, Miss Brianna Blackburn.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for having me again.
Of course. Thanks for coming by. You can follow Brianna on Instagram at ThatFunnyGirlBri. You can also, are you on Twitter or no?
Yeah, Lady B _4 LYFE.
Lady B for life, the ghetto way, as they say. That's how that's spelled.
I started it when I was 18. So.
Yeah, on Twitter. But awesome. Thanks for coming in again. And I say again, but we're in the new studio now. Oh, my bad. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at _HunterMiles, right? Yeah, cool. We got video stuff now, and we're trying to get in the hang of things, trying to get back to recording regularly, which you would think would have been a lot easier going into like the home studio part. Because like I said, you were at our other studio out in Zeeland.
Yeah.
And I think I lived in Grand Rapids at that time, so we were both driving out to Zeeland.
Yeah.
But shout out Jackie at the Stooge. Is it decent?
Yeah, it's nice. It's comfortable. Yeah, it's nice.
All right, I'll take comfortable. We just did a show on Friday together.
Oh yes, Eric Griffin.
It's almost like you completely blocked it out.
Wow, show Friday. Oh yes, Eric Griffin. Yes.
Yeah, we had the grand opening of Grand Rapids Comedy Club above Creston Brewery in the Golden Age Room.
Yeah, nice place. Make sure you guys check it out. Weekly shows. Get your tickets. FullHouseComedy.com.
FullHouseComedy.com. We got Brent Ernst coming next week. 2 shows, Friday and Saturday. And with Full House, he'll be at other venues and stuff like Back Alley and all that. Check it out, Full House. They're not sponsors of the podcast yet. Yet. Fingers crossed. But you were working the door for both shows on Friday, and then were you asked to do a guest spot?
Yes.
I was gonna say Chuppy said he was gonna ask to get you in.
Yeah.
And got a 10-minute spot.
Yeah, it was fun. Had a good time.
You killed.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, it was fun. You know, the crowd was nice, energy was nice, and everything. So
especially for a new club.
Yeah, I had fun. It was very good.
Yeah, I think this was the best possible. I mean, obviously there's stuff that we can adjust when it comes to like the background things, the behind the scenes club stuff, but that was the most fun I think really that club experience could have been.
Yeah, it really was. It was a good time. You know, I'm glad I came. You know, when he asked me, I was like, I'll go. You know, I got nothing else to do on a Friday night.
He thought Dante was still coming to work the door too.
Yeah, he asked where Dante was. I was like, I think Dante's in Detroit.
I know. I had a missed call from Dante as I'm like picking Eric up from his hotel. I was like, something's going on, but we'll wait to figure it out. Don't worry. And yeah, Eric killed, sold out all 4 shows over the weekend. You were too tired to come on Saturday?
Yeah, I worked like 7 days a week, and so I was just like, I got off like early on. Well, no, they asked me to come in early on Saturday. I was supposed to go in at 10. They asked me to come in at 8. And so I was getting home.
Extra long day too.
Yeah, so I was getting off like home at like midnight on Friday night, and then had to try to. So I just need some rest.
Yeah, because you didn't even go out to the pub, did you? After
no, I went straight home because I was like, I'd be working 8 a.m.
Late show. Yeah. I hate that. I hate waking up. I mean, because thankfully I don't have to a lot anymore. But waking up early for anything after. Like on the weekends is what I mean.
Right,
after a great show, having a great show Friday or Saturday, and then having to wake up early for church on Sunday or even
work, school, whatever.
Yeah, it's not conducive to the life of a comedian.
No, because I did Carrie McCabe's show. What day was that? It was that Thursday, and that was like almost a 2.5 hour drive.
Dang.
So yeah.
Where is that? Like Flint or
Jonesville?
There's a Jonesville in Michigan?
Jonesville, Michigan, yes. small ass town. Very welcoming. It was a fun show. Like I had a really good time. It was at the Ramshackle Brewing.
Okay, yeah, I saw the poster for that.
Yeah, so it was a fun show and everything. But yeah, it was like almost 2-hour drive, and like it started at 8 and it went to about like 9:30ish.
Jeez.
Drive back out that way. So I'm not getting home till like 11:30
11:30
I got to be at work at 6 a.m. So it's like,
but you just got to gear yourself for it.
yeah. So I'll take a nap, in between because I know I'm
Right.
alone. And then
Yo, you take a nap once you get to the venue.
Yeah.
You take a nap at. You're like, I got to prep myself. I'm
Yeah.
not going to be getting much sleep tonight. I got to take a nap here.
yeah. So,
Just wake me when I'm about to go up.
yeah, my turn. Yes, maybe. But
And then it's vodka soda. No, sorry, whiskey cokes on the way home. The whole way home, maybe some beer. I don't know. What do you prefer?
beer. Yeah, beer.
Oh, I thought you were more of a Remy gal.
No, I mean, depends.
What
Driving.
makes you sleepy?
What makes me sleepy? Wine.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you start off the drive, the 2.5-hour drive, not with the wine yet,
Right.
but you take a shot of Red Bull, and then when you're like an hour, maybe a half hour away, that's when you go heavy on the wine.
Yeah. Okay.
Heavy on the wine game because now you're drowsy, but you're almost home.
Okay.
And then you can get home, you can pass out.
Nice. Okay.
And then you have maybe a little bit of caffeine in your system still, so you can wake up when you're alert for that alarm. It will be startling.
Yeah. I usually do an edible because that will help me sleep too, but sometimes I sleep through my alarm if the edible is like really strong.
Yeah,
If this is one of Luis's edibles.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I learned my lesson. Like,
Right. That's why I'm a heavy advocate for drinking at the wheel. I think it when you have to work early in the morning.
But not just because.
Yeah, not just not just willy nilly.
We're not promoting drinking and driving, people.
Only when
you need sleep.
Only when it's super important.
Yeah. So.
Only drink and drive when you need to. I think that's always been the message.
Yeah.
Want a Chiron running at the bottom. These are just jokes. Where is this going? Does not promote the
use of alcohol and driving.
I mean, who's to say? But you got any shows this weekend coming up?
Yeah, this weekend I'm back at Ambrosia Theater hosting the monthly showcase.
Monthly showcase.
Yeah.
I'll be there. What up?
Hunter's on there. We got Carrie McCabe, Crystal Reeves coming from Flint, Kevin Sanchez from Muskegon.
Where is Carrie from?
Carrie is from, I think he's from Dansville.
These are places you're just throwing names and Ville at the end.
Because I thought he was from Lansing.
I thought he was from like Kalamazoo area.
Yeah, see, I thought he was from Lansville. He's from Dansville, Michigan.
Where's Dansville?
The only Dansville I know is Illinois because that's where my grandfather grew up. But I didn't know there was a Dansville.
Dansville and Jonesville.
Yeah.
Carrie's making up cities and bringing you to them.
Yes, I know. Like,
I
got some pretty good money, and Ed DeVoe came with me.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was good.
I was going to say, because you were looking for another person to fill a spot there.
And I was like, well, let me find somebody for grabs. That way I can have somebody to drive with me because I knew that was going to be.
Right.
And it's like a small town. So, and he's like a human GPS. So if you ever want to go on
really weird, but yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go on a road trip, make sure you have Ed DeVoe with you because he is a human GPS.
If your phone ever loses service, somehow Ed's legs have traveled so much of this great state.
Yeah, because the way I took there, it was like just dirt roads. And it was like, oh my God, I was afraid. Like a hawk ran out in front of, flew in front of us and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, first off, you speed up and kill that hawk. Secondly, did Ed take you down these dirt roads?
No, the GPS did.
Okay.
And then so Ed was like, no, we're not taking this way back. He's looking at the phone. He's like, yep, I'm going to show you how to get back.
He goes, I'll get you to the highway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, holy shit. This guy's a cyborg.
Shout out Fast Eddie. Follow him on Instagram at Edjamin, EDJAMIN.
Yes.
I think that's his Instagram.
Yeah, I think so.
I need you. Hell yeah. So we got Ambrosia this Saturday. You doing anything on Sunday?
You
going
to the 23rd?
Yeah.
No, I don't do nothing else. Oh, wait, no, I think I'm doing Paris this week, too, I think.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yes,
we both forgot about that.
Yes, sure.
Come out to Paris. Come out to Paris.
Because I usually try to book a mic before I have a show so I can, just prepare myself.
Exactly.
So I'm like, no, it's a mic this week. Yeah, so I'll be at Paris on Thursday.
Yeah. We were doing the same thing for the Griffin show. Like, Dante and I were both just like, the past 2 weeks, we're both on a bunch of mics.
Yeah.
we got something to just perfect at least. But it was I got one show other than that, this weekend, 21st. Have you been to Driftwood?
No.
It's one of the Fresh Ghost places.
Oh, okay. I only did one Fresh Ghost show, and they haven't put me back on. So I was like,
I just keep bugging them too.
Yeah.
Shout out Fresh Ghost. I'll keep bugging you if you keep putting me on, or if you don't put me on, I'll bug you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you either way. Also, that's how you get booked, ladies and gentlemen. Just bug people.
Just bug people, but I don't want to be like one of them annoying. Them annoying comments. It's like,
you mean the people that we that we complain about?
Yeah.
Anyone that books a show is just like, It's not that it's not that we complain about specific people, but just like you said, just like annoying people.
Like people who are like very. It's like, okay, like I get it. You want to be on the show, but it's just like I'll put you on, but just give me time to put you on. Don't
right.
like. Why you want it?
Why am I not? Yeah. And I'm very much guilty of that. Every time you put a show on and I'm not on the lineup, I'm like, why the hell not? Where am I?
I try to like mix it up and try to give people an opportunity to come in and perform. And
how can you mix it up more than adding a mixed up person to the lineup?
Well, a lot of people know you already, so those people that's trying to like.
I always got new jokes.
Give them a little exposure.
That's not true. I need more new jokes.
Yes.
What I need new jokes?
No, myself. Oh yeah. No, about myself. Oh, no.
No, I think I caught it. Yeah. But why you think you're in a? I think I saw this on Instagram. You feel like you're in a writer's block?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a little stuck, and now I'm just like, what do I talk about now? So
right.
It's just like I want to get more personal, but then I think it feels like it's like a little. Maybe I need to like heal a little first before I'm able to talk about.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, what's going there? You probably know. From listening to me, but I feel a different way about that.
Yeah,
I talk it out on stage if that helps you, but also you have to know if that helps you or not.
Right.
But also we're supposed to be funny on stage.
Right.
And I mean, Kevin Hart invited us all to laugh at his pain. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's definitely not easy to talk about hurtful stuff painful stuff. But shoot, getting able to being able to laugh at it and getting others to laugh at it, definitely. And when others laugh at it, it
works. Yeah, because
it helps you laugh at it.
Yeah, I have a suicide joke and like about attempted suicide, and
right.
I did it. I think I did it at one of Joe Johnson's Rocky show, and it went well. Then I tried to do it at Ambrosia, and just like, So that's one of the things about knowing your crowd, but it's just like relax. It's just jokes, This is
right.
my, my truth and my,
right.
what I went through and stuff.
And
like
then
that.
once you get, I guess, that initial, cathartic feeling from telling that joke, others laughing at it, making you laugh at it. Then if you go tell it again and a crowd doesn't laugh at it, you're just like, oh no, that one was for me.
Yeah.
I've already dealt with this and I just wanted to deal with it again. I just wanted to be able to laugh at it again. If you don't want to laugh at it, that's fine. I've already done my laughing.
So.
But yeah, I was gonna say, if there's anything fun going on, if you want to be more personal, like write more personally.
Yeah.
What's going on in your life right now? I guess that's not the sad shit.
Oh, I mean, just I don't know. I'm just living life, but I'm taking more initiative with life, and
hell yeah,
because I'm getting to a place where I'm very stagnant, and I feel like I need to grow. I'm 30 years old, so it's just like okay, it's time to move out. So. Looking for a place to move,
right?
And I've been in my job. I love it. It's a good place to work.
But you got like 3 jobs now, though.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get to a point where I find a good job and I can only have one. But I really like Old Navy and I like the discount. So, but maybe just work there like one day a week or something like that. But yeah, I'm trying to just find like just a nice job where I can just work just that one job and be content and stuff. So.
What are the best perks of your Old Navy job, you think?
They're very flexible with my schedule. They do offer benefits even for part-time and a 50% discount because Old Navy is expensive as shit.
50% discount is important.
Yes.
Very important. Anywhere I can get clothes for cheap is so wildly important, especially like a good hoodie. Like this one, Peep the hoodie. Actually, let me tell you about the hoodie. This episode of Where Is This Going is brought to you by Off the Grid, house of the vintage and handcrafted and created in secret. Off the Grid is located at 2863 West Shore Drive, apartment 114 here in Holland, Michigan. And Off the Grid has everything you need to get exactly that. Off the Grid. Before you go away for the weekend, make sure you get hooked up with a fresh drip with a new glass piece. They are a curated vintage apparel shop mixed with a premium glass shop, and just here to curate a vibe for you to get off the grid. Barber coming soon. They are, like I said, located at 2863 West Shore Drive, apartment 114, open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Check them out. Tell them we sent you, and you will get 10% off of any glass or merchandise purchase. Yeah, just mention where is this going, and say what up to Alex and Bruce. Your 3 jobs.
Yes.
So we have Old Navy.
Yes.
And you're doing security still?
Yes. Yep.
So with your security thing, do they just send you to different, I don't know, want to say venues of security, but different places you have to patrol?
No, it's for the city of Grand Rapids and their parking.
That's right, you work for the city.
So yeah, it's the parking department.
Enforcement?
Well, no, not enforcement, because they write the tickets. They're the ones that's walking around. So basically what we do, we like secure like the ramps and lots. We have to like kick out like homeless people,
right?
Which sucks, especially in the wintertime. But sometimes they're doing drugs, so we have to
pissing everywhere.
Yeah, and so we have to kick them out. We do like car counts. We traffic for like events. Mm-hmm. We do tire changes, lockouts, jump starts. Yeah, so if you're ever downtown and you need like any of those services, just call us. We'll do it for free too. And if you're in one of our ramps, so
dang. So, City of Grand Rapids ramps like GRCC, is that one of those ramps?
No, that's not one of ours.
Dang.
One of ours would be like the one on Seward Street. It's like Area 9. So if you're out there on Seward, whatever.
Okay.
There's Area 8 over here too.
I don't know if I know of any like public parking.
Yeah, there's one over here.
I mean, I know like the hotel ones, like the hotel parkings, and like like the Ottawa.
Ottawa Fulton.
Yeah,
that's like where our like headquarters, whatever.
Okay.
We, like our cars. You might, if you go like on the bottom of it, you might see our red security vehicles down there.
Okay.
So.
Okay, but that is one of the ramps as well. Okay, I got you now. I don't know why I just was not comprehending. I was like, I thought all of them were like public. I'm an idiot.
There's some that's like owned by Ellis, and there's some that's like owned by we don't own some of them. Some of them are owned by like, I know one of them is owned by like Rockford Construction.
Right.
But we just like facilitate them and manage them.
Right.
Like
you patrol it basically.
And then the city, like when they do events, they'll sell whatever tickets, and then the city will take their cut, and then Rockford Constructions take their cut.
Okay, for for whoever buys parking. Whatever.
Yep.
I got you. I used to do custodial work for GRCC. This is why I knew about like the pissing and shitting in the ramps because like that was the first thing we did in the morning was I had to go like check the trashes and stuff. Don't worry about the litter because it wasn't the city. It was like an outside group that they have that like comes in and takes care of like some of the management of it. I just needed to shoo some homeless people out if they were still sleeping in there and change the trashes.
Yeah, they're always sleeping in there. And sometimes they get a little mouthy with you and stuff like that. But I'm just doing my job, you know.
You ever have to put some hands on them?
No. Oh no, I don't. I've never gotten to that like escalated that far to where it feels like if I ever feel threatened, I would just walk away to call the police. Like if they refuse, I'd be like, call the police because I don't get paid enough, and there's only so much I can do. You know, I'm just a freaking security guard. I don't have no weapon. You know, like one guy got mad at me. He's like, "Come here and say it to my face." I'm like, "Why?" Like,
hey, chill.
Like, chill. He's laying on the ground, dude.
It's not that serious, bro.
Like, come say it to my face. I was like, dude, whatever. I was like, call the police. I don't have time for this.
Well, you ever want to? You ever want to lay your hands on somebody?
Oh yeah, there's been a couple. There was one lady. She was just because she was about to give head for drugs or whatever, and
you were like, "Hey, I can't watch you do that."
Yeah, you can't do that in here. You know,
take it here. Hey, take it outside the parking ramp.
Yeah, she's getting all mad. Fuck you, bitch, and just and she's following me as I'm leaving, like yelling at me, talking shit, and I'm just like I should just lay this bitch out, like
right.
But I'm just like, she's not worth it. She has problems.
She's got dick to suck.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna.
Yeah, she's sucking dick for drugs. Like,
I'm not gonna cock block homeboy.
No, so I'm just like, I don't care if you do it, just don't do it in here. You're on camera,
Right, and we won't give you the video.
No, we won't. No, so.
We keep
it's going to the police. So
we keep that. I mean, it's going to the police.
Yeah, it's going to the police. So,
how many public sexual encounters have you stopped?
Oh God.
Oh wow.
There's usually people like kids fucking in their cars on the roof and shit. So
right.
I had to like stop and just knock on the window.
I thought you meant on the roof of their cars for a second.
God, no. On the roof of the ramps. I'm
right.
just like, why do you go to the roof? And then it's like, we know what you're doing.
This is the most open space when it comes to. You're like, but you gotta think though, in the lower levels of the ramp, there's more echoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's pretty quiet, especially at nighttime. There's no one.
Right, unless you're having sexual intercourse in the parking ramp.
Yeah.
And then that, especially when there's no noise, that echoes.
Yeah. But it'd be quiet. I think it'd be a good spot to do it. But there was people doing it at the Mike Epps concert, and they were like, it's a whole bunch of cars getting ready to leave.
Oh, I thought you meant like just in the concert too.
No, they were getting ready to leave. And there's cars leaving and shit, and they're on the roof just doing it. I'm like, there's all these people, they know what you're doing. You couldn't wait.
Exhibitionists, dude. Some people like that.
She was so embarrassed. She was like trying to cover up. I'm like, yeah, just leave.
No, we know of people who have done worse things in not worse, I won't say that, but done things in much more public spaces, smaller spaces, and it always confuses me.
Yeah.
Someone apparently at the grand opening show this weekend, I don't believe so, but it's rumored that someone saw a girl giving someone a hand job during the show.
Like in the audience?
Yeah, actually, I don't know if that was no, on stage. Yeah, no.
No, like this, like maybe like the bathroom or something.
No,
like, that's weird. Just sitting there in the audience.
Bathroom would have been weirder. I mean, would have been more
appropriate.
Yeah. I like how you didn't want to say appropriate, but you're like, relatively speaking, it would be the most appropriate. But I can't remember if that was here in Grand Rapids or in Holland. It was Park. It was one show this week.
Oh, that would be kind of hard at Park because from the stage you can see
just about everything. Yeah. Well, I mean, if in VIP you can see everything going on there, but once you get over there, you're almost just barely above them.
That's weird. You never know. People are weird and
people be freaky.
Yeah,
people
nowadays.
be freaky.
You never know. I mean, it depends who it came from. And you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, right. Because there's
credible.
There's a couple. Yeah. Because there's a couple people who are like, you'd think everything's sexual.
Yeah. See, okay. If he's one of those motherfuckers, if they're one of them motherfuckers.
Right.
Okay,
like, you see two people holding hands and you think one of them is pregnant now.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know how he got pregnant from holding her hand, but she's fertile. Is that how it works?
It happened.
You got any, you're not in a relationship right now?
No.
You say that? Oh, hell no.
No.
You playing it cool? You out there looking?
No, I mean, it was somebody from Detroit, but it's just like, no.
Are you naming names or what?
Oh, God, no.
Say some.
No.
No? Okay, fine.
I mean, he's a comedian, so.
Okay, that's probably why. Yeah. Okay.
Just keep it there.
Fair enough. I'll talk to you. But you're not on any dating apps or anything?
No, it was crazy. I did sign up for Hinge, and then like 5 minutes afterwards, I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I've had many of those instances where, especially with Hinge especially.
Yeah.
I had it for maybe 2 hours or 2 days, and I was like,
it seems kind of complicated. Or
exactly.
It's just like,
way too complicated.
Yeah, I was like, you got to put all this bio and put all. I'm just like, all right, fuck.
All the scrolling stuff. Like, yeah, hey, we smashing or not?
Just the fuck.
But what, like you just said, like you got to pull down their profile and pull down.
Yeah.
That's my beef with Bumble right now.
Yeah.
Beef with Bumble. This new segment on the podcast is called Beef with Bumble. Like scrolling, because with Bumble you have to scroll to see any other pictures. You have to scroll, like up or whatever. But with that, if your finger goes like in a diagonal kind of way or anything. You're also swiping right or left. You're like, I'm just trying to learn more about you.
Yeah, I had Bumble for a while. I deleted that. It's because I seen like the same people that were on Tinder on Bumble, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same people, all these dating apps. So I'm just like, fuck it.
Yeah, it's seeing the same people in a different bar. It's just like that.
I guess. But it's like if you're not the same you're the same on Tinder than you are on Bumble, what makes you different? Like,
well, I don't think anything's making you different. I think they're maybe looking for people who are on one and not the other.
Yeah, maybe.
Just like you are.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But like, no, I never had them at the same time. No.
Oh, okay.
Like it was like a Tinder, and then I was like, fuck Tinder, let me try Bumble, and then
like, you're just
Bumble.
the same fucking people.
Yeah, it's the same people. Like, I thought this would be a fresh rat. There's plenty of fish. And I'm like,
Oh, see, plenty of fish. That's before my time.
Yeah. I just did it because it was like try something different. But I don't. A few people, but
what was dating like in high school for you?
Not too bad. I just dated one guy because I was in like a long-term relationship, and that didn't turn out good. So whatever.
So whatever. Fuck down. But
in high school it was weird because that's when I was just like more discovering like I was coming out with my sexuality, and so it was like a lot of relationship with girls, but they were very, very low key. But like people at school knew, but it's like I wasn't out. And they were like, oh, you know.
When you're talking about family.
Yeah. So it was one of those. But then I got in a relationship with a guy, like my senior year, and that caused like a lot of problems with different girls because they were so jealous.
Because you
pulled him, and it was like, I mean,
but I'm saying, that was the problem.
Yeah.
It wasn't because you were fucking with some other girls.
Oh no,
and left them on the hook.
I didn't start doing that till my 20s. So it was just because he was cute.
I didn't start my hot girl shit until
and but now he's gay. Actually, now he turned out gay.
I was gonna say I don't think now he's gay. He was probably gay then too.
Probably.
If we're being honest.
But if he was, he hit it very well. Like. No,
wait, he hit it very well, or he hit it?
He hit it very well if he was back then, because like when I found out he was.
But did he hit it very well?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, that was all.
Of course he did. But yeah,
back shots.
Yeah, he was a sweet guy. Oh yes, only.
I should have known.
Only missionary if I'm in love with you.
I was gonna say, but it was back shots, and you should have known then if it was only back shots.
Oh yeah, I didn't pick up on the signs.
What was your hair like?
I had a short, but I used to wear curls.
Okay. So. You had said something that you did when you were 18 that we were just talking about before we started recording, and now I can't remember. It was some stupid shit that you agreed that it was because you were 18. Damn it.
The Twitter?
Yes. Okay, that's what it was. It wasn't before we started recording.
Yeah.
It was right at the beginning. I'm high.
The Twitter, yeah.
I'm stoned.
I did all social
Lady
media
before life.
Yeah, I did all social media when I was 18. I started having social media. So,
were you like waiting for it?
I wasn't like big into it because I was a weirdo. I was a nerd and shit like that in high school and stuff like that. So
you didn't want to put that out there?
Yeah, then it was like, okay, this is how I keep up with people from after high school and stuff like that. Like I had a MySpace. Okay. Let me backtrack. I had MySpace. Yeah. Right, let me go back.
Xanga or no?
MySpace. Huh? Oh yeah, that's gone.
Yeah.
So I had MySpace, but then I didn't get like Facebook till like after high school.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is how I keep up with people from high school.
Okay.
Then family from out of state and stuff like that. So just carried into that. So
man, you are mature. Because I was on. I mean, we probably got on like Facebook and yeah, we probably got on Facebook and Twitter around the same time, but I was 13.
Yeah.
And you were 30.
Yeah. I'm 30 now. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, just a late bloomer, I guess.
Oh, I was 13 and you were 30.
Yeah,
I was 13 and you were 18, and you're about 5 years older than me. That's what I'm saying.
It was a weird time. Like I didn't get my first cell phone until I was like a junior in high school.
See. Yeah, maybe I got my sister's hand-me-down.
Yeah.
But my sister got her phone, I swear, in like sophomore year, maybe freshman, sophomore year. Whenever she started driving is when she got a phone. Yeah. Did you have your license in high school?
No, I did not. I was driving, but I just never had a license. Had some shit going on.
You know, I find that to be more prominent in the black community.
But I had some shit going on. I was having like non-epileptic seizures.
Oh shit.
And stuff like that. So when you do that, you have to like go a certain
6 months or whatever without it. Yep. No, I've had a few friends in that same boat. And it's actually very surprising how common that is.
Yeah.
So that's why you would never get a license. You would just be driving,
and then
putting everybody at risk, huh?
Yeah, and then I had like a traumatic experience, like when I was driving and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I hit a bird, whatever.
Okay,
it just gave me anxiety.
Yeah, no, rightfully so. But when you said traumatic experience while you were driving, I was like, did someone fist you while you were driving? Like, it was like not. Well, can I pull over?
Well, maybe I should say dramatic, but
no, it can be. Everyone has their own trauma.
Yeah, so,
I don't know why. But fisting is traumatic. I think for anyone involved.
It could be, yeah, because it's uncomfortable. It seems.
Exactly. I don't know. Anyways, but how big was the bird? I don't know. If it was traumatic, we don't have to talk about it.
No, it wasn't a big bird. It was like a bird, but it like came and I fucking hit it. Like it just like shocked me and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember my mom hitting a guy on a motorcycle one time. Well, he ran into our car.
Okay.
And
yeah,
so
that is important to specify.
Yeah, and then so that kind of like scared me from driving and shit too. Mm-hmm. But then, I was like, can't remember how old I was. I was going to Davenport.
Right.
And then my mom was like, look, you just need to drive. And so she was just like, you just get back
she
to driving.
Said, hey, I'm done.
Yeah. And so that's when I just started driving. I got my own car. And then I just
you just up and got over it?
Yeah. My mom just put me on the middle of 28th Street, was like, you're going to drive. I was like, holy shit. Like,
black people don't care about mental health at all.
Man, that's like the busiest street too.
Yeah.
28th Street. Like,
you're like, I have anxiety about regular driving.
Yeah. So now you put me on the busiest street. And then since then, I like driving. I was like, I love driving now.
Oh yeah.
Having your own.
I was gonna say, you drive. Do you Uber or no?
No.
You never did?
No.
Not even Uber Eats. You weren't delivering food. No, you always.
I tried to, but they won't accept me because I have a domestic. I mean, not domestic, assault charge.
Right. So. I was gonna say, I think mine might be the shoplifting, or I had like a moving violation. I hit my cousin's parked car in our driveway, like almost 4 years ago now.
And they called the cops on you?
No, but we had to report it because it was an accident. Insurance, and yeah.
Oh.
But I think soon I might be able to Uber, but just because of time. Like,
yeah, because it's like what was it, a misdemeanor or?
No, I mean it wasn't even a misdemeanor.
Infraction?
It was just an infraction maybe, or just a moving violation.
Yeah.
But at the statute of limitations, it can't be that long on all that stuff. And then I had like some shoplifting stuff that I think just hinders me from other stuff. Hey, let's just you want to go criminal record one by one? Or
oh wow.
No, I'm kidding. Relax. We don't need that.
Because I was like, I don't think mine's that bad.
Yeah, you're like, all right, rap sheet.
Just trespassing and the assault charge.
All right. Are those one and the same? Like, were they?
No, they were like one was after the other.
Okay.
Or like a year apart. So.
All right. Same era of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was in a not domestic, a fucking toxic relationship. So.
Yeah. And once again, those are one and the same.
Yeah. So.
What was I talking about? Shoplifting? No. Uber. I was gonna say you weren't delivering food or doing Uber or anything because you had a real job this whole time.
No.
Like during pandemic, were you working or no?
Yeah, I was working for my uncle. His barbecue restaurant. It was still open. So.
What was it called again?
Daddy Pizza BBQ.
Hell yeah.
Eastern. So.
28th and Eastern.
Yep.
Check it out.
Yes, check it out. Yeah, and they even have vegan options. So.
A barbecue joint with vegan options.
Yes.
That's 2022 right there.
Yes.
That's the future.
And they were very busy, like very fortunate during the pandemic as well, especially when all the rioting and stuff started happening, and then people were very pushing the minor black businesses and shit like that. So white people in their guilt, oh my god, we love you, just coming and buy. So
and you guys all grew up here. Yeah. That's so awesome.
God, that's awesome. Yeah, they just.
I love a local homegrown business. There's nothing I love more than supporting local.
You guys are awesome. But that's like
and driving foreign. Yeah, supporting local, buying local, and driving foreign.
Yeah. 2022.
Hey, that's the time for change right there. I think we all need to drive or don't drive local.
Don't drive local.
Stop with these Fords. My Fords have always. Wait, you got a Ford, don't you?
A Ford? Yes.
Yeah. You like it?
Yes.
All right, fine.
No, I miss my rendezvous. I really do.
Instantly. You know what? Nah.
No, I mean,
I like,
because it's an SUV or whatever, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I like truck, but I miss my rendezvous.
Right.
And so
my grandma had a rendezvous for a while. It did shit on her though.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all of her cars are broken. My grandma and I are very similar in that we don't handle money very well, and we don't handle our cars very well. And I'm learning from her mistakes right now again, because I'm just like, I will not fall into the worst footsteps I've been falling into have been my nicest grandmothers.
Yeah. So, that's pretty.
She's just too nice though.
Yeah.
That's half of it. Oh, yeah, and very forgetful, as we both forget to take care of our cars.
Yeah, that's one thing, because I'm like, that's how I make my money. So my car, as soon as my car starts making a fucking funny noise, and my anxiety is like, what now? You know?
Exactly.
So,
see, my anxiety is like, what now? And then I search my mind for solutions, and the only ones are solutions that just help me deal with it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Instead of fixing the problem.
Like, turn up the radio.
Exactly. All right, I'll just deal with this by...
No, wait till that engine light come on. No lights are on. So
exactly, no lights. All right, well, the light's on, but it goes off sometimes.
Yeah,
so
keep it moving. So.
Keep it moving. The light's going to go off again, I'm sure.
The only light that really scares me is the check engine light, because it's like, okay, fuck, because it could be like your transmission,
right?
Or it could be some minor.
Exactly, it could be anything. It could be a sensor,
yeah. So.
Or it could be something fucked.
Yeah, or you could leave. You know that could come on if you leave like your gas tank thing
open,
on. Yeah,
or like loose.
If you don't screw it on after pumping gas, that could cause it to come on, which is weird. Yeah.
Yeah, but that can cause it to come on and stay on, doesn't it?
I think it'll go off eventually. Oh, no, I think you might have to reset it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the
you know
cause.
what? I'm just gonna assume that's what it's been.
That's what. Not screw. Oh, you're checking your license.
What?
You want to get that.
Who said that? Who said that?
AutoZone.
I know. I need to. I think I posted that like a month or two ago on Facebook. Yeah. Like, can anyone diagnose my car? But then the check engine light went off, so I was like, oh, we're fine.
Yeah.
It just needed to chill out for a bit.
Just one of the days it wanted to show itself.
Yeah, I don't know how to work these cars, man. I ain't built for this world.
Me either.
Are you excited? Did you set any New Year's resolution? This is the first episode of the new year. I didn't address that. Did you set any New Year's resolutions for yourself?
I did. I swear to God, I did. So I broke them out into categories. So I did like personal goals, comedy goals, spiritual goals, and mental goals.
Beautiful.
So I got them broken out into some categories. So.
What are some of your mental goals?
Some of my mental goals is to stay consistent on my medication.
Amen.
It's one of my big ones, because it's like I feel like, all right, I've been on it for a while. Let me just miss a few days, and a few days.
I won't miss too much.
Yeah, a few days turn to weeks and months, and then it's just like back into that.
And then you gotta shock your body again with it.
So that's one of them, and to like really stay in therapy and stuff like that, which I have been 2 years. So
there you go. Good, nice, solid.
Yeah.
What about your comedy goals? I want to hear your comedy goals.
Do more shows out of Grand Rapids. That's a big
out of the city or out of the state.
Both actually, but more so I'm gonna start out of the city. You know, that's one of them, and then also to like try to at least write a new set every month. So,
that's solid. Like a 7-minute set or a 10-minute. Yeah.
Like start off with 5 and then just build from that.
A new 5 every month. Yeah. And then you can try to get to like even just like bullshitting or like a new 3 every week or something like that. Like just because that's how it just will progress. If you're generally working towards a good 5 minutes every month, you're gonna have shitty 3 to 4 that kind of fall off along the way.
Yeah, and then some of the jokes may not hit, some of them may, and then you can always just mix them up or whatever. So,
right.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, and those jokes can find their place somewhere else in the set or in a reframing, reworked way. Yeah. But setting a creative goal or a goal for your creativity is super important, just because it helps facilitate said creativity. Right. Because you're setting time, like devoting time to that. Right. Where you're like, no matter what, I'm going to try to get in this space for this month, because I'm going to put something out there. Maybe in the works of trying to put something together, I make something else just as great. Or I make something so just awful. But either way, and you're putting yourself out there to do it.
Right. Yeah. So, and I want to write more. Like, and when I'm at work, it's so slow at work because there's no events in the morning time.
Right.
So I just don't be doing shit. Like, I do my stair checks and I'm done because we only have to do 4, but I can do all 8 within the first 2 hours of my shift. So.
Right.
So then for the rest of the 6 hours, I'm just bored driving around. So I just park somewhere and wait for them to call me to do something.
Right.
And I'm just writing. I got my freaking my notebook and shit. I'm just writing shit.
Are you more of a pen and paper?
No, I'm not. Which is why I have to force myself to really get into like writing. And most of it is just thoughts, just journaling, and then I can just turn those into jokes. But most of the time, it's just like because my mind is always like
right.
So I'm just like, okay, let me write whatever's is on my mind.
And it helps you clear your mind a little bit.
So
and I don't know, clearing up, or like just putting out the cluttered thoughts helps you to clear up the space to make some sense.
Yeah.
Up there, and some like really good thoughts can come through.
Yeah,
too.
Because I'm a very worrier type of person. Like, I worry and stress myself out about like things in the future or things that are not like that don't even matter. Like they haven't come to pass yet.
Future tripping.
Yeah. Then I worry about other people problems. Like, okay, well, how can I help so and so do this?
Yeah.
And it's just like it's not my problem.
It's not my place to help.
So,
yeah.
So it's like if I could, I would help everyone. Like if I could, but I'm not at that point yet. So. So now I just have to realize to take it one day at a time. Like this month, I was like, I got to find a new job. I got to be out of this job by the end of this month. So I was just like applying to anything. And then I had to like take my time.
When you're on Indeed for 5, you're like, I'll go on Indeed 5 minutes a day. So it's like trying to apply your comedy goal to your
so I'm
to
like,
finding a job.
Like, so many people are calling. I'm like, I didn't apply to them, did I? Like,
right? Jeez,
so, Jesus Christ,
how many? I was just scrolling and hitting.
So
anything that accepts my Indeed my Indeed resume and application.
Whatever.
That's an easy application.
So, but then I realized, like. Just find the right job. Take your time. It's not like I'm about to get fired or anything.
Right.
It's just an easy job. I'm spoiled. I do whatever. And shit like that. So.
I want your job.
Yeah. No, you don't. I tell people don't do that.
Yeah, because you want to keep it for yourself, and that's selfish, Bree.
It's very that work environment is very toxic, and I mean I know all jobs have their bullshit,
their downfalls.
It's just like. Ugh.
I feel you.
Yeah, so.
I mean, it's hard to find a job that you like, and that's why you should find a job that you can tolerate.
Right. Yeah, like I could tolerate Old Navy. I don't mind retail. Like the Karens that come in, but for the most part, like I don't get stressed out. Right,
that job doesn't stress you.
No, like even when we're busy, they don't be all like, "Oh my God, we're busy," like frantic. You know what I'm saying? Panicking and all that shit. They come calm, cool, collected, and just. Right through it. The only thing that bugs me about them is they really push us to get people to sign up for credit cards or shit like that.
Right.
That's the only thing. But once they figured out that I stopped caring about that shit, they took me off the register.
Oh, yeah. You ain't just going to be standing around no more if you ain't going to upsell.
I was like, y'all want credit cards? Take me off the register. Because I'm tired. Because it gets irritating when people tell you no. And then they like, get the credit card. I'm like, motherfucker, they're telling me no.
They said no.
And they're like, no no's. I'm like, well, that's kind of rapey. So
yeah. That's what's wrong with today's culture. It starts at the retail.
Yes, the retailers are like, no. So, like, okay.
You show me a rapist, I'll show you a salesman.
Yeah. Real shit.
Poor salesman? We'll say a bad salesman. Yeah.
So they took me off the register. They still ain't been getting credit cards.
But, it wasn't a you problem.
Yeah. I just stopped caring. Like, I stopped asking people. I was just like,
but what do you do then? You mostly stocking and like turning?
They still put me on the cash register every once in a while, but for the most part, I'm just running clothes from the fitting rooms. Like people try on shit and they like, I don't want this. They throw in the bin, so I just
take it out the bin.
And I take my time going around. Like, oh, well, they change the store all the time. Every time I come back.
That's your excuse right now.
Well, it's true. But
you're not there full time, right?
Yeah, I'm only there on the weekends.
Yeah.
So they change it around all the time.
Every week it's a different setup.
It is. They like, and I'm just like, it's so much clearing shit now. So I just take my time putting shit back. Mm-hmm. We wander around shopping like, oh, this is cute. Like
just setting it off to the side.
I put it up to the register. I'm like, hey, take this to the register. Put my name on it for me, please.
I'm gonna hold this.
Yeah.
Ooh, and this.
Just looking for shit. Like, oh, I can use my 50%, adding up shit. Just looking, shopping. Like, this is cute. We get this. It's terrible.
Everything you buy 4 times as much when it's 50% off because it just feels so cheap.
And then I got an Old Navy credit card. I was like, fuck.
They sold you.
I know. I didn't think they would approve me. I was like, it's not gonna go through. They was like, oh, fuck. But I've been responsible when I haven't spent, like, I should have just paid it off and closed it. But I was like, no, it comes in handy. It's not one of those regular credit cards where they charge you interest fees. It's a good credit card.
Right. And you can build credit on it too. So. Especially when you're working at Old Navy, you can always you have an in to you.
Yeah, because I'm not spending that much because I'm 50% off.
Right.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
They hiring? No.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Take my spot.
Yeah, they are. It's bad.
What are you trying to get rid of?
No, because they have a lot of kids that work there in high school and they can only work so much.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Like what, 24 hours a week or something like that?
Yeah. They can only work 40 when they're not like on Christmas break or whatever, spring break and shit like that.
And I think maybe 40.
Yeah. Just 240, yeah.
Yeah. Dang. So you're looking for a new job.
Yeah.
You got those two. Do you have a third right now too?
Just comedy.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
What do you want to get out of? Or just all of it? To just,
if I could just
consolidate to one job.
Yeah. But I know I'll keep Old Navy, for the benefits of it. But
right.
Yeah, I really want to get out the security job. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that that's the most stressful one for you.
Yeah.
I really do. Because I want it.
Because it's not a bad job itself. It's just being there 5 years and that place has changed so much. And it used to be so much fun working there, but now it's stressful. And then after the pandemic, now we're having events and it's like we're so short staffed. Like I'm the only security that works in the morning. And then sometimes I come back from I know if I come back tomorrow morning, there's going to be gates broken because the fucking guys that work overnight, they're so lazy. Mm-hmm. And I have to come in the morning, fix machines, fix gates, and it's just all types of problems. Right. It's just me. They call me to go everywhere.
So what is the biggest problem that you deal with besides like homeless people and stuff? Is it like broken, was gates, it like the lift gates or whatever?
Yeah, sometimes I have to go fix those. But my manager in the morning, he usually come and helps me and stuff like that. But my biggest problem is the dispatcher lady that we have in the morning. She just calls me for anything. Someone can walk in the ramp, just walk in. Oh, somebody's suspicious. Just walked in the ramp. He's like, they could just be warming up, give them time. Let
them chill.
Yeah,
let them chill.
Nothing. She sent me this one guy. Oh, he's been in there and he's talking to himself. So I go over there, right? And the guy's just a normal guy. He was just getting out the rain and he had on Bluetooth earphones or whatever. Right. Just talking to the earphones. She made him seem like he was crazy and stuff like that. So I'm going there like, oh my God, he's one of those.
You're mentally preparing yourself for someone who's mentally.
I'm gonna call the police. Give him this space. But he was just a normal guy and stuff, and I felt so bad.
And then you go up to him and go, "Hey, I'm sorry, man."
Yeah,
someone called security on you though.
It was one of those. I was like, "Hey, man, I hate to, hey, bro, I hate to do this, but they
I hate this. I hate to do this too, especially for a white man. I was hyped. Yeah. I was hyped to come handle you, but
they got no camera. They just tripping.
Tripping.
I'd be like, you can stay here a few minutes. He's like, I don't want you getting in trouble, so I'll just leave. So he was real cool.
Every time I'd be like, oh, never mind, you're good. I'd call dispatch back like, hey, relax.
Yeah, sometimes I tell them, I'll be like, look, just go get off the camera. If they're not doing anything,
quit watching them so hard.
If they're not doing anything, I'd be like, all right, just stay here a few minutes and stuff. But if it's the problem, some people, they're not telling me, get out. Right. They gotta go.
But yeah, I thought you meant for a second, telling the dispatcher, get off the camera. Oh, they're not doing everything. They're not doing anything. Just stop watching them so hard.
Sometimes I get to the point where I'm like, just wait 15 minutes. They're still there 50. Because sometimes by the time I get there, they're gone.
That was my exact thought. By the time you get there, they'll be gone.
I'm parked across the fucking town.
Just watching them.
Yeah. Then they're gone now. I'm like, yeah, I know they would leave. So.
I know, because they weren't doing anything weird.
Yeah. I think she low-key racist because she only said that about the fucking black people when they walk in. Oh, they look suspicious. They're going to do drugs. They're smoking crack. They weren't even smoking crack. They weren't even smoking.
They weren't even smoking crack. It was barely meth, dude. And it was shitty meth, if we're being honest. They probably got it from you.
We weren't even doing anything. I said next time I'm going to be like, there's some honkies in the I swear I want to say that.
Drop an anonymous tip to your own job. You ever think about doing that? You ever think about dropping an anonymous tip to your job somehow to the dispatch, and then just to send you on some goose chase that you know is bullshit, and that way you can have a break?
With other security guards, like when I would be in dispatch and there was other security guards, I used to send them on bogus calls just because I was bored and I know they weren't doing shit, so I would send them on bogus calls. I'd be like, "Oh, there's a car that needs help over in this area," and they'd be like, "All right."
They
like,
keep looking for it.
I was like, "Oh, they left. My bad." I'm like,
oh, I forgot to tell y'all. That's on me.
No one, they were never there, so they'll never know. I don't care.
You just like making up stories for the hell of it?
Yeah, because then they weren't doing anything, and I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, let me, especially if they're the lazy security guards,
right?
They have to be doing something. So
I'm going to make them do something.
Yeah, because it's like they don't do their stair checks, and I'm like, here I am following the rules, doing my stair checks. You know, I'm supposed to do 4 shift. It's not hard, you know. Like, just walk up and down the stairs. It's not hard.
I ain't doing all that.
If my fat ass can walk up and down the stairs.
She goes, I don't even take it as a job. I take it as an exercise.
That's my exercise for today. I love it. I look forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
I time myself and everything. I beat my time. It used to take me 10 minutes. I did it in 6 minutes this one time.
Oh,
I was
shit.
so happy for myself. Like,
have you made it to 6 minutes again?
I haven't did it in a while.
You haven't timed yourself or just done the walk?
Okay. I just was like, let me time myself today to see how long it takes me to do these stairs.
Do it tomorrow.
And there's only certain stairs that I time myself, because I know some take longer than others, but the shorter ones, like
I need a standard.
Yeah,
I need a standard.
Well, if I can do this in 6, and then it takes me 12 to do these other ones, how far can I cut off between?
Right.
So
hell yeah.
I've challenged myself. I'm trying not to. Usually I take the elevators, but I'm trying to push myself not to take the. Because another one of my
goals,
from
floor to floor.
Yeah, because one of my goals was to lose 5 pounds a month. And I think that's pretty reasonable. So I'm just like, let me just walk these stairs and drink more water. So I've been drinking more water.
Oh yeah,
shit like that. So.
And if you keep at that pace, that's 60 pounds at the end of the year, dude.
So yeah, and that's so.
Hell yeah. January going all right for you?
Going pretty well, except for that bullshit. But far, I'll fix that up this week.
Hey, so far you didn't even finish it. So.
Yeah, and so I'll make that up this week too. So.
Oh yeah. I'll do all my stair checks twice.
I do them. Yeah, sometimes I do because it's so bored. Like you can literally get all 8 stair checks done within your first 2 hours being there. So then it's just nothing else to do.
Right, but shouldn't those still be patrolled at some point during those 8 hours? I
drive around and stuff like that, but for the most part, there's no one that's go like. The only ones where I know they do drugs at, I'll patrol those. Yeah. And then we have cameras in all of them.
Oh, I thought you were about to name it. You're like, the only ones that they do drugs are...
Western Commerce. Yeah.
Yes.
The one that's by the pyramid scheme. Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah, that makes the most... The one with all the punks outside of it? Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Yep. But, yeah, there's cameras everywhere, so I don't need to do them frequently. So
you forget about how much this city is monitored.
Oh, man, there's... I tell people everywhere there's Big Brothers watching.
Big Brothers out there.
They're like, how'd you know I was here? I'm like, bro, there's cameras. Where's the guys? Like, where's the camera at?
I thought you were talking about your friends. Like, I go somewhere, my friends are like, how'd you know I was here? I was like, I was watching.
No,
I was watching the cameras at work.
The homeless people, they're like, how'd you know I was here? Like, there's cameras everywhere.
You ever see any of your friends on cameras?
No. Nope.
On city, that's so weird to think about. Oh shit, there goes Dev.
Nah. Nope. Never have seen anybody. Nah.
That's so well. You're not watching the camera super often, aren't you?
No, and because you don't do the dispatch. Cameras are like inside the ramps, and stuff like that. So I mean, if I seen them in the ramp, I'm like, okay, what are you doing here? Like, it would just be awkward for someone I know to be down there. But I do know people that I went to school with that work at like City Hall. So like I'll see like their access cards being used. I'm like, oh, it's what's the name?
Oh, that's funny.
So sometimes,
or
sometimes when I have to go down there to City Hall, I'll see them and shit.
Then you go hit them up like, hey, I see you.
Yeah, I'm like, where you at? What you doing? Like, yeah, you just came to work.
What you doing leaving work?
You just came to work. Yeah, so you're late.
Someone fine you used to go to school with, pulling up, leaving work. So what you got going on after work?
Yeah, like what you doing?
What you about to get into? My mom was just walking to the one of those. My mom just used one of those parking garages yesterday when we met for lunch. Oh, have you been out to Z's?
Oh yeah, I went.
Shut up.
Oh, it's probably the
she did.
It's probably the Louis Campbell one. That's like
no, she was on the Ottawa Fulton one.
Right there to go to Z's.
Bro, she couldn't find Z's.
Oh my god, yeah, she should use
well, think about this. Yeah. But so Z's took her to, or the address GPS for Z's took her to like Monroe basically, and she's looking for Z's and can't find it at all.
Oh yeah, because
from there you can only see it if you like peek through some buildings.
Yeah, because that little love sign. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so she was just like, I can't see anything, and so she just parked her car at the Auto Unfold one, and then just walked over.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It wasn't terrible, but it definitely wasn't the easiest one.
That's not.
So I say that to say you could have seen my mom.
No, I didn't work yesterday. I worked Old Navy.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
And I know. I told her, I'll let you out. I would have gave her a ride, my security card. We could do.
Thank you. I'll be sure to text you next time any of my older family members are in a parking ramp.
Yeah.
I mean, in the cold weather. I don't care.
Yeah.
They can roll themselves.
Yeah.
And on a summer's day. All right. You ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, we could wrap it up.
Cool. You got anything to promote besides you got the Ambrosia? We got showcase at Ambrosia Theater Saturday. 2 shows or 1 show?
2 shows, 8 p.m., 10 p.m. BYOB. Bring in food. Tickets $15. Get them at ambrosiatheater.com, or you can pay at the door if you like.
Yeah.
So
15 at the door too.
Yes.
Cool.
So.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and follow Bree on Instagram at thatfunnygirlbree. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at _Hunter Miles, and you can follow Bree on Twitter at Lady B.
Yes, _4 LYFE.
Yes, for life, the ghetto way. Come catch us at Parrots this Thursday, the 20th, 9:30 showtime now. We start at 9:30. Other than that, I'll be at Driftwood Comedy Club on Friday, the 21st. I'll be at Ambrosia on the 22nd. And I believe that's all for me. Thank you guys for listening. Follow the podcast on Instagram, Where Is This Going Pod, and on Twitter at Where Is This Go Po. Thank you so much. Subscribe, share, tell your friends. Have a great night. Goodbye.